Hey everybody, it's Christine. And if you didn't catch last week's vlog, you may want to watch it before this one, where I answered the question, is it possible to be happy all the time? And basically I said no, because we're human beings and we learn through contrast. So there are those times when we don't feel happy or joyful or upbeat all the time, and that's normal. However, I also know that it's possible to be happy more, to feel worthy more, to feel more abundant, more lovable, all of those things with a little work on it. See, what I've noticed in my own life and in working with so many people at this point is that as humans, even though we want to feel great, we often have a comfort zone and even an identity with suffering. Some people feel comfortable in depression or in unworthiness or in a sense of lack. Now, they may not like it and they may want something different, but because it's so familiar, because remember, your comfort zone is familiar, not necessarily healthy, because it's so familiar, people will stay there. You know, they'll over-identify with feelings of depression or sadness or upsetness if it's something they know well, or if it gets them attention, or if it gets them more acceptance or sympathy or whatever it may be. So today, I really want to bust you out of your comfort zone, especially if you're kind of hovering in mediocrity or even suffering. You know, last week I gave you full permission to feel your feelings, but I don't want you to identify with them. So I'm going to give you a 5-minute daily practice. This is something that was taught to me. It's very simple. Something that was taught to me when I was really busting through my comfort zone in depression. I've shared many times on this YouTube channel that I suffered from depression for 20 years, so it was definitely a comfort zone for me. And a daily practice I adopted is for 5 minutes every day for a while. I would get up first thing and write the perks of being happy, the perks of being in joy. And for 5 minutes every day in hand, I would write and write and write. And what that did is it would start my day by getting me into a different vibration, by getting me out of like that comfort zone of kind of just complacency or even sadness and into being happy. And so my assignment for you is I want you to start a 5-minute daily practice when you're writing about the energy you really want to move into. For me, it was happiness and joy. For you, it may be love or worthiness or abundance. You know, if you have a lot of money fears and lack type of thinking, there's a part of you that's identified with that. So you want to get out of it by every morning writing about the perks of being abundant, the perks of having lots of money. Because what that starts to do is it starts to not only shift our vibration and our energy, kind of going along with the law of attraction, but it starts to reprogram our unconscious mind, which is where the money really is. And I don't just mean physically money, but where you get the most bang for your buck in terms of your growth, is reprogramming that unconscious mind. So that's your assignment this week. 5 minutes every day, start this daily practice and write about the energy, the feeling, what you want to get into. Happiness, love, abundance, worthiness, whatever it is. If you commit to this and you do it every day, I recommend a minimum of 90 days. Really, you really need to stick with this. You'll start to notice a shift in your vibration, a shift in your energy, and you'll find a new comfort zone that is way more uplifting. Much love and many blessings. I'll see you next week.